Welcome to March Mayhem on NorCal Sports TV, part of the NCS TV National Championship. I'm Levi Flores. Thank you for joining me here at Cornerstone Christian High School, where right now we have the Honolulu Sharks and HoopSphere starting us off on the day. A great matchup. Honolulu Sharks coming all the way out, and then, of course, HoopSphere, local California team. And starting the tip-off, we will have number 24, Nita Upalapati, and we have Kaya Singh starting us off. And here we go. We are off for March Mayhem. Two 18-minute halves coming our way, and the final 2 minutes of the second half will be a stopped clock whenever necessary, but for the rest of the time, just a running clock all the way until the end. HoopSphere wins the tip, and they start us off here, puts a shot up, front iron, rebound off to HoopSphere. Second chance won't go either as the Honolulu Sharks fighting for it underneath, and the jump ball with alternating possession goes to the Sharks. Two great shots by HoopSphere. Of course, they didn't go down, but two great looks, so I'm excited to see what they can do next within this matchup. Coming down the court is number 9, Jaden Koshiba. And the Sharks lose control, lose it out of bounds off the sideline, and it goes right back to HoopSphere. Rira Mukund taking it down. Calling for it in the corner was Nita Upalapati, and that one stolen away by Drea Poreka. Sharks lost control on their first possession, so they look for their first shot here. Baseline drive gets around, and the shot's a little too strong, but the second chance won't go either. And another jump ball underneath. This will go to HoopSphere. Both teams getting an equal amount of shots up so far within the first minute and a half, and we have another jump ball. This one going right back to the Sharks. 3 jump balls within the first 2 minutes. Both defense very strong, wanting to strip that ball away, bring it back down the court for their team. As we have a travel placed on number 2, Kylie Barantios. HoopSphere calling for it in the corner is Nidia Upalapati. The Sharks trying to strip it away once again, can't get their hands on it, and finally do strip it away, and they're going to say she stepped on the sideline, and that turns it right back over. Nearly had the jump ball, but instead, HoopSphere will keep with it. HoopSphere can't get that shot to go down, and the Honolulu Sharks in transition, moving quickly. Euro step inside, nice scoop layup, and the finish goes for number 9, Jaden Koshiba. First points on the board, 3 minutes into the game, and now HoopSphere trying to answer right back. Tight defense coming from Elena Saini, and there's a 3 nearly going down, but a bad rattle. And the second chance won't go either. HoopSphere fighting for the rebound, last touched by the Sharks, and HoopSphere keeps it off the baseline. "16-footer off the mark, rebound Sharks, and here goes Kaya Singh, and another finish by Jaden Koshiba for the Sharks. All 4 points coming from Koshiba. Step back, push off, too strong underneath. Upalapati now on the board for HoopSphere. "4-2, the Honolulu Sharks leading, and this one's tipped away, taken away. And the pass down the court is stolen away once again, that one being credited to Drea Poreka. Poreka drives, kicks out, 18-footer. Too much muscle, second chance off the side of the backboard, and fighting for it inside the paint. Both teams finally getting called for the jump ball. This will be Shark ball off the baseline. We have Jaden Koshiba inbounding the ball, who has all 4 points for the Sharks. Kick to the corner, 3 on the way, looks good, but a little short. Koshiba underneath the offensive rebound, and the second shot won't go for him. Amari Sagid taking that one away, and the shot won't go. Here goes HoopSphere back in transition. Nita Upalapati got the rebound, setting up her teammate who gets fouled, and now we have 2 free throws coming Rira Mukund's way. Another look at the first points from HoopSphere coming from Upalapati. Now we will see the first free throws of the game, and they belong to Rira Mukund. Bad bounce, and we will have a Honolulu Shark substitution. Kaya Singh coming out of the game. And it will be Dedula in her place. Second free throw, too much muscle again. Offensive rebound underneath, and Upalapati puts another one down, ties it up at 4-4. Leading the charge, Amari Sagid, and that one stripped away by number 29, Niha Putichanja. Tight defense coming from the Sharks. Double team, ball tipped out. Somehow able to regain possession, and her shot won't go off the baseline. Sharks moving along, 1-on-2 transition offense. Trying to get past, look like a travel, and she throws it straight out of bounds. It goes right back to HoopSphere. Shot on the move, won't go, too much power. And that one's also last touched by the Sharks. So we take another look on the last basket for Koshiba. Just getting that nice roll, stoppage off the rim. Another shot off the mark by HoopSphere. Myra Mahocha, not there on that one. And we have a travel being placed on Drya Poreka. Stutter stepped on the way. Couldn't pass the ball in time. Wide open from the wing, 3 on the way, front iron it goes. And the rebound off to Amari Sagid, who leads Honolulu. But then the steal and the basket counts for Upalapati, getting that one down and a 3-point play. She heads to the free throw line. Nice stop by Niha Putichanda. And HoopSphere has their first lead of the day. Free throw off the mark, and here go the Sharks on the move. HoopSphere coach talking to some players, but they weren't ready. Play some defense on the move. Koshiba gets it into Poreka. 3 on the way, looks good, is good. Amari Sagid knocking down a triple. And just like that, the Honolulu Sharks retake the lead by 1, 7-6. Under 10 minutes left to play in the first half, as that one nearly had a good bounce, but it rattles off to Koshiba, who moves her way through the defense and finishes once again at the rim. Now that's 6 points for Jaden Koshiba. Honolulu Sharks will substitute in at the next possible moment. HoopSphere taking a deep triple, and a bad bounce, just too far away on that shot. Offensive rebound won't go. A terrible roll. Somehow able to regain, puts up another shot, won't go, tipped out. Upalapati just has the height underneath, and she gets called for the travel as she jumped on the ball. Take another look at it. Upalapati falling to the ground, taking control, but in the end, turning it right back over. Kaya Sai back in the game for the Sharks. 15-footer front iron, bad bounce, and HoopSphere gets it back. Driving to the rack, fouled on the shot. 2 more free throws coming their way. It's Riwa Mukund. That's 3 fouls on the Sharks, 0 on HoopSphere. And the second one is good for Mukund. That's her first point of the day. HoopSphere strips it away, and another steal. Bounce pass to the corner, triple, battles out. Upalapati, the rebound. Her deep 2 goes off the mark, hits nothing but air, but Instead, they're going to say the Sharks somehow got a tip on it. Upalapati, baseline. Dribbling in, floater on the way, hits the deck, no foul called. Koshiba setting up Barrantillos down low, and she gets in for 2. That's her first points of the day and extends the lead 11-7. Upalapati traveling. Barrantillos getting a hand on it, but Upalapati not getting the ball out afterwards, and she will come out of the game now. Sagid sets up Sai. Ball taken away by number 30, Ria Agrawal. Three on the way, too much off the left side, and the Honolulu Sharks away with another rebound, but she traveled before getting the pass out. One too many steps, and HoopSphere gets it right back. Although the Sharks are in the lead, they need to get rid of these unnecessary turnovers. You see that little extra step there before the pass. And we have our first timeout. The Honolulu Sharks calling that one. 4-point game. The Sharks on top of HoopSphere. It's March Mayhem on NorCal Sports TV. The Honolulu Sharks leading HoopSphere in the first game of the day by 4, 11-7. 5 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in the first half. 2 18-minute halves. And the Sharks calling the first timeout of the day. And they will inbound here, trying to extend their lead and change their game plan. We'll see what they changed. Pass over the top. Good pass, but tipped out, stolen away. HoopSphere gets it right back. Keeping up their good pressure defense. Now we have to see what they do on the offensive side, but first we have a travel on Supriya Narendra. Koshiba, pass over the middle. Defense closes in, falls to the ground, and we have a jump. And actually, they're going to call the travel before the jump, so HoopSphere gets it back. Pass to the corner, floater from down low. Won't go. Second chance, offensive rebound. Shot goes up. Too much muscle. And a Honolulu Shark rebound. Drea Poreka slowing it down. Kicks it over to the right side. Amari Sagid. One-on-one off the wing. Drives in. Nice play, but too much muscle on her floater from 10 feet out. Still remaining scoreless since the timeout. We have another turnover. Sharks get it back off the steal. HoopSphere trying to force that inside. 3 on the way. Not enough, and it goes out of bounds, and they will say that is last touched by the Sharks. Upalapati hitting off the side of the backboard and a foul. That foul will be placed on Kaya Singh. And we have 2 free throws for Upalapati. Oh of 2 at the free throw line for Upalapati. She has 6 points off 3 field goals so far. Koshiba looking to extend her point count, but won't do so as that one breaks off the back iron. Driving in, puts the shoulder down. Too far behind the backboard to get that shot up. Poreka resets off the corner, drives in, flicks over, pass deflected, stolen away by Upalapati. And the Sharks keep up their pressure defense full court. 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half. Honolulu Sharks leading 11-7 over HoopSphere. From the corner, bounce pass on the way. That one misses, and HoopSphere gets it back, trying to make a move fast. Defense gets there just in time as we have a travel off the baseline. Couldn't decide on a shot or a pass. Yet again, another turnover. Pass into the middle, 8 feet out. Won't go, bad bounce. Shark offensive rebound, 3 on the way this time. Doesn't go either. Tipped in, and finally that will be Honolulu Shark ball. Remember, you have to play until the whistle. I think both teams thought that she stepped out of bounds. But in the end, the Honolulu Sharks able to keep it off the corner. 1 minute left to play. 3 on the way. Won't go. High bounce. And that will be Shark ball. So the last one to touch it was Sabriya Narendra. Koshiba inbounding. Breaks the ball. Pass over the top. Drya Poreka gets it and stripped away again by Rewa Mukund. We have a foul on the move. Foul placed on Drya Poreka. Now 30 seconds left to play in the first half. HoopSphere looking to bring back that deficit as it was last touched by the Sharks. Need to get a playoff. Clock does not stop in the first half. Have to move the ball quickly. Pass over the top, 16 feet out. Shot goes down. Niha Putachanda getting her first points on the board. Brings the game within 2 right before the end of the first half. And Koshiba can't finish the first 18 minutes with a bucket. 11-9 at the first 18 minutes. Still 18 minutes left to play. And remember, the final 2 minutes is a stop clock whenever necessary. You're watching March Mayhem on NorCal Sports TV.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere. Just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, you know, I like the competitiveness as well, so.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere, just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, you know, I like the competitiveness as well. So.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere, just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, you know, I like the competitiveness as well. So.
It's March Mayhem on NorCal Sports TV as the first game of the day, Honolulu Sharks leading 11-9 over HoopSphere. 18 minutes still left to play in the second half. At the final 2 minutes of the second half, a stop clock whenever necessary. But for every other minute, then it will be a running clock no matter what happens on the court. And a close one, 2-point game. HoopSphere getting 2 points on the board with 3 seconds left to play in the first half to bring it to this 2-point deficit as of right now. Leading scorer for HoopSphere is Upalapati with 6. And then on the other end, Honolulu Sharks, it's Jaden Koshiba with 6 points. Both of those players getting 3 field goals apiece. And then Amari Sagid as well, the only player with a 3-point shot able to go down. So be aware of Koshiba and Sagid for the Sharks and Upalapati for HoopSphere. Starting off the second 18 minutes, it's Koshiba and the Sharks as the first pass nearly sails out of bounds as it slipped through the hands of Amari Sagid. Pass stolen away by Upalapati. She'll use the handles, try to get it out, and it's blocked. Koshiba underneath. Strong finish, but won't go. Put the shoulder into the defender, but not enough height on the shot. So we have another turnover off a travel by the Sharks. Take another look. That was number 42, Drya Poreka, taking one too many steps, which leads to this, the HoopSphere possession. Trapped in the corner is Neha Putachanda. Shot goes up off the left side. Second chance rattles through for Myra Mahocha. And that's her first points of the day and ties it up 11-11. HoopSphere only had one lead throughout the first half. That was a 1-point lead, 6-5. Then Honolulu able to get on top for the rest of the time. And now our first tie game since 0-0. Drya Poreka traveling again. McCoon loses control, and that will be HoopSphere ball. Shot goes up, the block, and some contact. We have Kylie Barentios picking up a foul this time. The first of the second half. First free throw goes down. That's 2 on the day for McCoon. Both points coming from the free throw line. Second one, high bounce underneath. The Sharks nearly keep it alive, but it got a part of the baseline. Pareka couldn't control the ball enough to keep it in bounds. So HoopSphere gets it back on the move, 10-footer, bad bounce, and the rebound off to Scarlett Dadula. Dadula, left wing, driving out on Upalapati. 8 feet out, won't go. Offensive rebound, lost control. And HoopSphere with the last touch, Shark ball underneath. Pareka moves to the corner, gets the inbound pass, step back three, won't go. Bounces off the front iron over to the weak side. Sharks with another shot, this time off the front iron. And HoopSphere, Upalapati, the defensive rebound, and leading the charge is Rira Makund, who gets fouled on the way by Koshiba. Two fouls now on the Sharks in the second 18 minutes. 0 on HoopSphere. Makund in some trouble, needs to get it out. And the timeout called by HoopSphere. So we have a 12-11 game. HoopSphere on top for the second time today. NorCal Sports TV. It's March Mayhem, first game of the day, and HoopSphere leads by 1, 12-11 over the Honolulu Sharks. HoopSphere only their second lead of the day. The last time they had the lead was 6-5 in the first half, and it's been all Honolulu Sharks since then. But in the second half, HoopSphere taking over, their defense stopping the Sharks from scoring in any way. And right now the Sharks get it back, as that one was last touched by HoopSphere. 14 minutes still left to play in this one. Anybody's game. Sharks around the outside. Passing down low, in and out of the hands, kept alive. Pass out to Koshiba, who puts up a floater from 10 feet out. The high bounce off the glass. Gets it back in for 2. Koshiba now has 8. Retakes the lead as well. 13-12, Makund driving baseline, gets around the Sharks off the side of the backboard. Upalapati there for the second chance and gets it down for 2. She now also has 8. Pareka driving, passing. Side, backing down. And Shark ball off the baseline. Corner for Koshiba. Looks good, but a bad bounce. Both teams fighting for that rebound, and coming away with it is Ria Agrawal. Koshiba stripping that one away. No jump ball. Gets it out just in time. Moving in transition. Passing up court. Pareka underneath and gets a good roll. Pareka now her first points of the day. Makund driving foul and the basket. Centered to the line for one more. Substitution coming in for HoopSphere. It will be Ayushi Singh in for Myra Mahocha. Mukund won't get that free throw. She has 2 free throws on the day, and that was also her first basket from the field. This foul placed on the ground, so no shot. And that's the first foul for HoopSphere in the second half. Pass into Barrantillos. Putachanda leading the charge for HoopSphere. Gives it over to Upalapati using the body. Picks up the dribble. Deep 3 on the way. Won't go off the front iron. Upalapati trying to sacrifice. Get that ball back in. Can't get the handle on it. Next event in the NCSTV National Championship is the Spring Invitational. That's on April 9th and 10th right here in Antioch. Go to norcalsportstv.com/events. And a travel for the Honolulu Sharks. Another unnecessary turnover. Substitution now for HoopSphere. It's Singh going out, and in her place is Priya Narendra. A little bit of stoppage of the game. Somebody wearing a watch. We had to take that off. Bounce pass underneath, taken away by Neha Putachanda. A great look from Drya Poreka, but not enough speed on the ball to get it to Koshiba underneath. Dadula traveling this time. 16-15, HoopSphere leading the Sharks. Nine minutes left to play. It's been back and forth in this second half as Sagid making the stop there for the Sharks. Koshiba using the handles over to Dadula. Left-handed finish, won't go. Gets her own rebound. Now in some trouble as HoopSphere the last to touch it, being poked out by Putachanda. Poreka driving straight to the rack. Bounce pass underneath. 10 feet out. Won't go with a bad bounce. Offensive rebound after offensive rebound and the slap. We have 2 free throws coming Barrantillo's way. Heard that from across the gym. Take another look. Barrantillos right now with the ball. And there was the contact. First free throw misses. Barrantillos with 2 points in the first half, scoreless ever since. Second free throw off the mark as well, but an offensive rebound and a deep 2 on the way. Won't go. Another offensive rebound. The Sharks getting multiple opportunities. And finally, HoopSphere gets the rebound, but Koshiba strips it out, and the left-handed finish goes down. Koshiba, first scorer in double digits. She has 10. 7.5 minutes to go. And another lead change as the Sharks go up. And HoopSphere won't get that one down. A jump ball underneath. Koshiba and Mahocha being tied up. It's HoopSphere ball. Inbound pass off the baseline. Shot goes up. Nearly there. Sai poking it out. Here goes Koshiba on the move. Fast break. 3-on-1. Scoop layup goes down the hatch for Dadula, and that's her first points on the board. 2 points down and a 3-point lead for the Sharks. Shot won't go. Second chance, no contact. Honolulu Sharks the other way. It's Dadula on the fast break, and they call the travel on the way down. A few too many steps down the lane. We have a few substitutions back in the game. Amari Sagid in for the Sharks, and Reba Agrawal. Three-point game, just over 6 minutes remaining, and we have a carry called on Rewa Makund. Sagid leading the Sharks, looking to keep their lead and extend it. Here's Poreka, trapped in the corner, flicks it out to Dadula. Koshiba up top, thought she had a lane, passes it out instead, and Sagid won't go on her shot as HoopSphere looks to do something on the move. Reach-in foul called on Amari Sagid. HoopSphere ball off the sideline. Agrawal breaking, pass up top to Rewa Makund. Bounce pass outside, deep three, won't go. Offensive rebound, second chance, third chance, won't go. And finally, Poreka brings it down. Sagid out to Koshiba, moving the ball underneath, 1-on-2, puts the shot up, won't go for Sai. And HoopSphere travels on the way down the court. And the Sharks look like they were a little disappointed as they got the ball without hesitation. They could have made a move on the basket, but instead they have to reset off the sideline, and HoopSphere get a chance to defend. Poreka driving, kicking, three from the corner. Yes! Triple knocked down by Kylie Barantos. 5 points for Barantos in the second three of the game, both belonging to the Sharks. And a finish underneath by Rewa Makund. Still plenty of game time. All you need are points. They don't have to be threes. Underneath, won't go, hits the bottom of the rim. Sharks stay with it. Koshiba, 15 feet out, bad bounce. And HoopSphere comes away with the rebound. Throws it out, kept alive by the Sharks. And it's Barantos, as the Honolulu Sharks coach from the sideline, calling the timeout to reset their team. 3 minutes, 46 seconds remaining. We have a 4-point game in favor of the Honolulu Sharks.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere. Just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, you know, I like the competitiveness as well, so.
How was camp for you, Blake?
It was really fun.
Yeah. What was your favorite part of NorCal Sports TV's summer basketball camp?
The atmosphere. Just being out here, feeling close to nature. Like, I woke up in the morning from getting my award for the 6 a.m. practices. I woke up in the morning, I saw 3 deer just pass by. I got a video. It was really cool. And I love the atmosphere. I love the coaches. I love everybody here. Everybody's here to get better. Everybody's here to have fun. And, you know, I like the competitiveness as well, so.
It's the NCS TV National Championship qualifying events. This weekend, it's March Mayhem, but next time, April 9th and 10th, it's the Spring Invitational. Go to NorCalSportsTV.com/2022 events. Under 4 minutes left to play in the second half. The Sharks lead by 4, 22-16 over HoopSphere. The first game of the day, but plenty more action coming your way as the Sharks start out of the timeout, throwing it away, and it's right back to HoopSphere. Second half, it seemed to be all HoopSphere. Their defensive pressure knocking down the Sharks, but in the last few minutes, the Sharks able to connect on a three and a few easy shots underneath, bringing them to this score right now, but it's still anybody's game. The final 2 minutes results in a stop clock whenever necessary, as the Honolulu Sharks again throw it away, giving HoopSphere chance after chance, but they have to capitalize on them to come back from this deficit. Sharks upping their defense. Screen. And McCoon drawing the foul. That's Koshiba picking up that foul. That is the 5th foul on the Sharks in the second half. Upalapati lost control, and it goes right back to the Sharks. HoopSphere in some urgency. Need to make a stop on defense, but of course they need to make their shots on the other end of the court. We've seen small run after small run for both teams, a few lead changes throughout the day. But now's the time more than ever for them to go on a run for themselves. Double dribble down low on the Sharks, give it right back to HoopSphere. No more unnecessary turnovers from both teams. That's what we want to see. Timeout called by HoopSphere. They will change their game plan for the final 2 minutes and look to come back. They need 4 points to tie it up and send it into overtime. (22-18), under 2 minutes left to play, and within this time, there will be a stop clock whenever necessary. We have a foul on the shot. They're actually going to call it on the ground. I'm actually kind of surprised on that. HoopSphere known for their shots on the move like that. I think they were actually taking a shot for real that time, but nonetheless, the HoopSphere team has to take it off the baseline as that shot goes out of bounds, and it is Shark ball. Full court defense coming from HoopSphere. They get it into Koshiba. They move the ball very well, get past that press defense. Sai. Around the outside, it's Sagid passing to the corner. Poreka underneath to Koshiba, and Koshiba gets another 2 down, and that might just put this game away. Koshiba has 12, 6 in the first half, 6 in the second. Now only 60 seconds left to play. Upalapati off on her shot, and pulling away with this one is Barantos. On the move, fast break, 3-on-1. Koshiba, another shot goes down. And the Honolulu Sharks, an easy takeaway within these final 2 minutes, swimming away with this game. Foul on Sagid. And now the Sharks, 7 fouls in the second half, so we have a 1-and-1 for Supriya Narendra. 31 seconds to go, and an 8-point lead for the Sharks. Shot bounces out, and they're going to give a lane violation on Kaya Singh. excuse me. So she gets another chance at the free throw. That one still rattles out. Sharks the rebound. HoopSphere giving a little bit of pressure, but not too much like they did at the beginning of the last 2 minutes. Koshiba easily brings it past half court. Trapped at the top. Pass over. Wide open is Sagid, but they're going to hold the ball for the final remaining seconds. Pass out to Koshiba, and a backcourt violation with 3 seconds to go, but that will end this one as the Honolulu Sharks take the first victory of March Mayhem, 26-18 over HoopSphere. Coming up next on NorCal Sports TV, March Mayhem, it's the East Bay Waves 13 and under against the Utah Hawks 13 and under. I'm Levi Flores. Thanks to our NorCal Sports TV crew. See you in just a few minutes for that next game of March Mayhem.